Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching Real Estate Insider, where America goes for funding for the last 20 years. Call or text us at the number above, the 832-431-6331. Today we're talking about FHA Identity of Interest. So you may have had this happen to you when you're getting an FHA loan, or you may have heard of it before, and your lender calls you and says, hey, you know what? Our underwriter just found out we have an issue with your FHA loan. There's an identity of interest problem, and they're lowering the loan to value from 96.5% down to 85%. You're like, what? So what the LO or the loan officer is telling you is that instead of you putting 3.5% down, you have to put 15% down. So this may have happened to you, and there's many reasons why this can happen to you. And essentially what the FHA Identity of Interest, what that means is that somehow the seller and the buyer are affiliated in this loan transaction, and that there could be some type of coercion. And so what the government underwriter does is they cut the loan to value. You see this in a lot of family gift of equity purchases, or where somebody is trying to purchase the property that they're living in, but they haven't leased out the property for at least 6 months. You have to be, if you're buying the house that you're living in, you have to be in that property for a minimum of 6 months. If you're doing an FHA family gift of equity, you have to show that the utility bills are in your name, or your driver's license is in your name, or you have a lease agreement for the last 6 months. Because if you don't show that, the underwriter will cut the loan to value from 96.5% to 85%, because they think there's an identity of interest where the seller and the buyer are affiliated to somehow manipulate the lender. It's not really like you're trying to do anything wrong, but they lower the loan to value to reduce the risk to the lender. So in order to get around this FHA Identity of Interest problem, those are the things that you have to be mindful of. If you're going to buy the house that you're living in, you have to be leasing that property for a minimum of 6 months, documented by a lease agreement, okay, and canceled checks showing proof that you've made the rent. That's very, very important. Or if you're doing a family gift of equity purchase, either the seller or the buyer have to have been living in the home for the prior 6 months and show proof of that. All right, and how you can show proof of that is with utility bills, driver's license in your name, lease agreement. That's how you can get around this FHA Identity of Interest problem. So if you've got hit with this before, this is the solution how to overcome that. So if we can help you, remember we're a direct FHA lender. Call or text us at that number above, the 832-431-6331. When we go down to a 620 credit score for FHA, we offer the FHA program nationwide. You can also click on the link down below to get signed up to get pre-approved for the FHA program. I want to hear from you with the FHA program if we can help you to solve your problems. Thank you so much for watching Angelo Christian, and check out my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.